So don't forget, the 5-pay FlexPay does expire at midnight on all of the goodies that you see. This was a special promotion that we were doing for this extended holiday weekend. So we're going to continue. We've actually got a couple of electronics, and then of course, Ellen Bunner will be coming back with that final look at our very best value of the day. All right. If you are channel surfing, you are looking at America's Sweetheart. This is the #1 brand when it comes to printers in America. How much would you spend just for ink? Yeah, you doing the math? Well, this is only as long as supplies last. And we are doing it for this show and this show only, less than the cost of one full replacement ink. And don't let that size fool you. This is the Renaissance printer. I don't care if you're doing photos, if you're scanning, if you're copying. Yes, Virginia, you can fax with this. We're doing free shipping. It's less than $10 to get it at home for this hour. Because remember, our 5-pay FlexPay event does end at midnight. And do you see that HSN price? This became a customer pick as all of our HP printers at the $99 price. So we're doing a half off sale. It's like a flash sale. You do get full ink cartridges included with your purchase. You also get a wealth of creative software. And when I think creative, I think Aaron Berger, who has surreptitiously left me alone on the set to my own devices.
Which is never a good idea. I don't know, my wits left me, as is evidenced by that fact. I'm not that far away. I've got her in my peripheral vision, so nobody worry. I'm about 20 feet away from the set because I want to show y'all something. So yes, this is obviously an extraordinary price, and it is a printer, fax machine, copy and scan, but do you know that this has Wi-Fi features built into? So you can be anywhere in the world. Like I said, I'm actually probably 30 feet away from the printers right now. I have an iPhone in my hand. I could have an iPhone, I could have an Android phone, I could have a Windows, I could have any device in the world, doesn't matter. That printer actually has its own email address. So I've sent, from where I am, I've sent a photo. You're gonna, all of the photos on your phone, we're gonna free the photos on your phone. I've sent a photo from my phone. That's already over there in printing. Let me show you guys one more quick little demonstration here, and then I'll go over and I'll show you how good that photo looks. You can print not only from your phones, but you can also print from tablets. You can print from computers, whether they're Mac, whether they're Android. In fact, let me show you guys right now real quick, and then I'll go over and I'll rejoin my printers. I have actually, Shannon and I have this tablet coming up. This is one of our finale items in the 11 o'clock hour tonight, and I'm gonna send this email. So I have an email with an attachment that I'm sending over to my printers as well. Again, it doesn't matter. You can print from anywhere in the world. Shannon and I could literally be out of the country. I'm gonna stand up and walk over now. Could be out of the country, and if somebody took your picture, one of your friends or family, took your picture and you said, oh, I love that. Do me a favor, email that to Aaron at hpeprint.com. When you get home, when you get home from dinner or from wherever you are, it'll be printed and waiting for you. It doesn't go to your email first. It goes right to your printer. Wild. So that means if your wife has an iPad and your daughter has a Mac and you have an Android phone, everybody in the house can now print to the same printer. And did we mention it is the lowest price color printing in America.
In America, under any brand.
That's right, 5 pennies for your full 8.5 by 11s. We're gonna show you a bunch of pictures. I'm gonna show you what we just printed. These are only gonna cost you 5 pennies in ink to print now.
It's a genius idea. It's HP. It is our grand finale.
Yes, ma'am.
Our
this is it, that's
weekend.
right.
And remember, the offer is rescinded after this show. It is half off. It is also a 5-pay FlexPay, only until midnight or as long as supplies last. So we have only a couple thousand to go around. I love the profile of this. It's so incredible for me to wrap my brain around the idea that this is everything that you need. I mean, it's a very small footprint, but you are scanning and you are faxing, and it's a printer, obviously, and it's a copier. Oh, Aaron, that looks like you did it at the Photoshop.
It's perfect. I mean, it's perfect edge to edge. And what I want to point out as well, this is perfect edge to edge in a 4x6 size. If you're printing 8.5 by 11s, they're perfect edge to edge as well.
They are.
And I want to do a little comparison for you. If you didn't hear me say a minute ago, this is the lowest price color printing in America on any printer under $300. You could buy 6 of these for $300 on any printer under $300. So let me give you a little example. I did a little legwork for you guys.
Okay.
I went to the print store And I said, will you guys print me the least expensive print you can? Will you make it borderless? So this was the best they could do for 69 cents. Obviously, it's nowhere close to borderless. It's really not even that good of a print, right? So, okay, so this was the first one. And then, oh, nope, that's my good one. That's the one that I did. This was the next one. This cost $4.99. So it was actually a little over $5 with tax. And you can see there was still a border. And honestly, when you see it compared to my print, it's not that good a color either.
No, it's not.
Came home on this exact printer. This was 5 pennies. This was $5.
Yeah.
This was 5 pennies. I can't often tell you that we have something that's going to save you 99%. 99% off.
Crazy.
$5 versus 5 cents. The grass is literally greener in the HP.
It
in
is.
The HP print.
But you know what's so interesting about this? And of course, all of our demonstration pictures, information has to be legally approved. When you look at something like that, you wouldn't expect it. I think we've gotten kind of jaded. I think we've just come to expect like a lesser experience with our home printer. I think it's really true. I think we think, well, it's my home printer, but not gonna expect a lot, right? And I think that's why we go to the photo shop or we go to the little kiosk. This is your private kiosk. But I will tell you, if you only printed photos, this will pay for itself. Remember, if you go to hsn.com right now, you will see the ink, full-size ink cartridges, selling for the price of admission. Yeah. This printer, not a kind of sort of like it printer, this printer did sell for double the asking price here at HSN. Became a customer pick. People went bananas over it at $100. But when I want to be Aaron Berger when I grow up, if you only use this to bust clutter.
That's right.
I thought of you the other day because I have a whole situation in my house, and I won't bore you with details, but you can probably fill in the blanks if I'm bringing my own ice to restaurants. So I have Post-it notes with phone numbers and birth dates. It's like this barrage of Post-it notes covering my beautiful custom-made cupboards. And I thought, daggone it, why don't I just put them on a printer?
Yeah.
Copy those
Scan
things.
them or copy them. They're so easy to organize that way.
My cabinetry again.
That'd be nice.
If you only use it as an organizational tool, it will pay for itself. People forget their printer is kind of the hub. It can be the weakest link in the chain for people.
And here's the thing: if your printer has dust on it right now, that's one of the ways I think you can judge. Like if you just don't love using it, if things come out, if it jams all the time, if things don't come out, like let me show you. Well, I mean, every print I choose here, but these are perfectly borderless is what I'm trying to say. Edge to edge borderless.
That's a great
and they are
picture.
every single time, and they're only 5 pennies. That's what you get to count on. Now, there are so many advanced features, you know, just because you're paying a great price. And I should say, once we sell out the quantity that we currently have, that HSN currently has, this is a printer. I just talked to my buyer right before I came on here. It will not be back. HP is not going to be able to give us any more of these. So we'll have other great HP printers, of course. They're our #1 selling brand at HSN. But a lot of people would see this and they wouldn't expect every upgrade feature. Well, let me just show you some. This auto document feeder, you know, this is something we see all the time on $100 plus printers.
You better believe it.
So the auto document feeder means you can put in a stack of papers, up to 25 papers, and whether you're faxing, whether you're scanning, whether you're printing, you don't have to do 1 potato, 2 potatoes, 3. You know what I mean? The whole stack goes through at one time. So I think that is a really big feature. Here's another thing that no one would expect. This printer actually, if you have some of the Amazon products, it has voice activation. So I don't think you've ever seen this before. You ever something cool? Okay, how about Alexa, ask my printer for a coloring page.
Would you like to print just add color coloring pages or Crayola coloring pages?
Crayola coloring pages.
Would you like places, people, education, Disney,
All
or
these
animals?
choices. Disney.
I have sent a Crayola
So off we
coloring
go.
page to you.
So if you have any Alexa device, so if you have a Amazon Tap or Echo, or this is the 10-inch tablet that we probably have on hsn.com right now, the Fire tablet, you can actually ask your Alexa device to print. Look at this. It'll print cartoons for you. It'll print word games for you. It will print your shopping list for you. It will print your coloring pages for you. It will print calendars for you. The point being, the whole reason I do this, again, I mean, it's cool if anyone has an Alexa device, and many of us do. But the point is that this is a printer that probably is far more advanced. Yes, you might be paying far less for it, but it's probably far more advanced than any you've ever had, even with a touch screen built in. Look at that.
Do you know what? We have done printers for double the asking price. I've never seen Aaron do that demonstration.
Never. I've never done it. Not until this printer.
I haven't done. It's blowing my mind. I have to say though, the price is really kind of mind-blowing, and I know that's not the reason that you're getting it, although it sure doesn't hurt, because if you're looking for that Aaron to spare, if you're looking for the second printer in the family, if you were just at a point where it was time to buy ink for your printer. I mean, basically, you buy the ink, you get the printer free. And I know it sounds kind of crazy to wrap your brain around that and think about it that way, but it really is true. And then you're upgrading your whole experience. Yes, if you only print photos from this, it will absolutely pay for itself. But remember, with the final quantities, as Aaron indicated, we will not be securing any more of these. So this is an end of issue, even though it's a #1 printer and a customer pick. That $9 flex pay is done, my friends, at 10 o'clock. Do you know, I don't know that I've ever had a $10 flex pay on a printer with you.
That's pretty...
I don't think I have.
Gosh.
I know I've had like 14, 15,
17-ish, something like that. Yeah,
something
I don't
like
know.
that.
That's a good question. I don't know if
think we have.
because we did the whole 5
I
for
know,
Memorial
for
Day and all that. Yeah,
exactly. And you're also getting a bunch of software too, right?
Really great software. So this is the Print Creativity Suite. You're getting Hallmark Card Studio, which is one of our most popular perennial. Everybody just loves it because you can now print Hallmark cards for 5 cents.
Yeah.
What does a Hallmark card cost you at the store? You know,
a lot more than 5 cents.
A lot more, right?
Holy
a really cool. There's some adult coloring pages in there, which are awesome to print on your printer as well. An office printing software, and then calendar maker too. You know, my sister-in-law makes us. My sister-in-law Laurie makes a calendar every year, a Burger Family calendar. And I tell you what, at Christmas, it doesn't matter what other gifts everyone gets. The calendar is what we wait for.
You're right. It's funny that you mentioned that because my sister-in-law,
do you guys do that
she
too?
does the same thing. And we all, one year I didn't get one. The auntie didn't make the cut, and
it's like a panic, right?
Everybody heard about it. But what's interesting is Angie actually sends away. There's like a third-party site that she has to go through.
Print them yourself.
You do it yourself.
Okay, so 5 cents times 12 months, right, that costs you 60 cents.
Sign me up. I mean, really.
I mean, it's nothing.
Okay.
It really is nothing.
You know, one of the things we haven't talked about, instant ink.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's do that right now.
Sorry about
that.
So,
and this is one of the absolute biggest things about this because it's how you save so much money over the life of the printer. What is HP Instant Ink? HP Instant Ink is an ink replacement program. So you save up to 50% on original HP ink. Your printer orders the ink for you. I'm gonna say that again. The printer orders the ink for you. So when your printer's about out of ink, it knows, it lets HP Central know, and ink shows up at your door. But your credit card isn't dinged for $50. It's a monthly plan. Most of us do the $4.99 plan. So that's $4.99 a month, no annual fees, change or cancel at any time. So you can do a bigger plan, a littler plan. These numbers, just stop and think. If you just think about this for 1 second, I think every household in America will order a couple of printers. If you do the plan that Shannon and I do, the one that's $4.99 a month, you get 100 pages, so that's 5 pennies a page. You save $204. You just bought 4 printers in 1 year just with your saving. If you print a lot, if you have a couple of kids in the family, if you have a small business, Shannon's brother has a farming business, you know, my brother's a physician, if anybody's an attorney or a real estate agent or whatever, if you do a little bit more printing, about 300 pages a month, your savings is $672 a year, for goodness sake.
That's a couple car payments.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is.
That's a great way to think of it.
A
couple months of car payments.
So here's the thing. We're almost at 7,000 gone, and we have fewer than 2,000. I mentioned that for a couple of reasons. The 1,700 that we have remaining, because HP gave us a half-off sale, this printer is sold elsewhere for a lot more money. We've sold it for a lot more money. They will not be able to issue that same asking price to HSN again.
Absolutely.
So the 1,700 that we have remaining in that price allotment will be the final quantities in that price allotment.
Correct.
So just use that information for what you will. And moreover, if you've been shopping like crazy this Memorial Day weekend, tell you what, that flex pay really bailed me out because there were a couple of things that I knew we wouldn't be getting back, and I'm like, oh man, trying to float it in my budget. That's exactly what flex pay does. We're mindful of your budget, so for less than $10, you can get it home now. You can print to your heart's content. We will pay to send it to you. It is free shipping, and it's HP. At the end of the day,